Hey followers! So I'm back for my very first Q&A video. So I've been asked questions, now it's time for me to give the answers. So let's begin. Tegan asked if I could go back in time, what would I tell myself? If I could, I would tell my younger self not to let the labels you're given hold you back. You're not your Asperger's, you're not your ADHD, you're you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let the bullies get to you. Stand up for yourself, and probably give myself a list of so-called friends that not to waste your time on. She also asked if I could only listen to one song for the rest of my life, what would it be? Wow, that one was difficult because I like so many songs. I like Bowling for Soup. I love all their songs. I love Avril Lavigne, Dolly Parton, Bob Marley, Taylor Swift, Little Mix, GLS. I love so many groups and singers. I think now down to two. Bobby Mackey's Johanna, as it has so many amazing songs on it, like Walking Roll Money, Pillow of Fool, What's He Got, lots more. And maybe Taylor Swift's Fearless, as in my opinion, it was the last 4 albums that had more than 2 decent songs on it. It was also the first Taylor Swift album I got, and all the songs have such deep meanings to them. And I think it was her best album yet. Courtney asked if I wanted kids, and if so, how many. I think I would. I'd like 3, I think. 2 girls and a boy. I think I'd call the boy Ian after my godfather. And the 2 girls, probably Lucy or Natasha. Lucy would be one, and either Natasha or Wanda would be the other. Gabriella asked what my favourite subject at school was. And what I want to be when I'm older. My favourite subject at school is modern studies, and when I'm older I want to be a lawyer. And that was a pretty easy one. Was asked, what is your aspiration for your channel? I guess I want my YouTube channel to show my fellow Aspies and anyone else who doesn't suit society's definition of normal, that they can be just as important and liked as all those neurotypicals out there. For those of you who don't know, neurotypicals are ones that don't have mental disorders. Yeah. And that wasn't offensive because I have a mental disorder. Actually, I have 2. Was also asked me who my role model is. I think this goes back to my Asperger's, says my role model is Jessica Jane Applegate. She is a fellow Aspie, but she's not let it hold her back like I did for so many years, and has won gold medal for swimming in the 2012 Paralympics. Gabriella asked who my favourite YouTuber is, and that was really difficult. I like a lot of YouTubers, but I've narrowed it down to, I think my favourite four. Those are John Carlin from the Supercarlin Brothers, amazing channel. If you're into fan theories Pixar, Disney did all that sort of stuff, and they put an awesome game called Google Autofill. You should totally check it out. I'll see about leaving a link down in the description if I figure out how. I also like Superwoman, another amazing channel. Again, I'll leave links in the description. Nerdsync, which again is, well, it's about comic books and that sort of stuff. And Marissa Rachel, which is more like this, it's vlogs, same as Superwoman. And one of my best friends, Courtney, coincidentally asked me who my bestie is. And as for that, I'm not sure. I have so many great friends, I can't choose just one. I've got so many best friends at school, and they're all amazing. And a lot of people ask me for my honest opinion in school, so I'm not sure what this down. I'm just going to ring it, so here we go. school is, well, it's not, I used to enjoy school a lot when I was at primary, but as I moved up through high school, it started getting boring and pointless in my opinion. And also the bullying got worse, so I started hating school, started not wanting to go. But this year, especially in third year, I have met some great friends that I'm sure I wouldn't have met otherwise, such as Courtney herself. I mean, I knew her when I was a kid through, well, because I lived in Forth, but yeah, so I've met a lot of good friends, Yasmin and Erin and Lauren and a lot of others. I could go on forever, but I'm not going to, because I do need to go downstairs and do some tidying up. So yeah, I honestly think school is a really important thing though, because it prepares us for the real world, for the outside world, for the badness of it, and it is really important. And although we feel that it's boring and perhaps a waste of time, it's not really. It's actually really good and really helpful, although I do wish I'd sort out the bullying there. It is completely out of control. I'm sick of it. And also, you can't talk to a boy without dating them now, apparently. Don't know who came up with that rule, but apparently I'm dating about 5 boys. I'm not. Believe me, I'm not. I'm not dating anyone. I'm single. And I'm going to remain that way for quite some time, because boys are dumb. Yeah. So, that is my very first Q&A session, and I hope you enjoy, and I will probably do another one of these at some point in the future. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in another life, followers.